Very good morning to all of you. Today I am going to discuss about the next application that is based on the scattering of light. We have discussed that scattering is the spreading of the light in all directions, and we are able to see things when we have light that is being passed by that object, right? So we have studied that for the scattering the two reasons are mainly responsible. First is your distance is inversely proportional to intensity, and the scattering is always inversely proportional to the wavelength. As we have discussed this in the previous class, we have discussed that why the color of the sky is going to be blue. Now today our next application we are going to study, that is your why sunrise or sunset appear to red to us, right? So what is the reason behind that we are going to discuss today? Now, what happened here in the case of sunrise or sunset? Let's say that this is your earth, right? This is your earth, okay? And you are standing somewhere here. You are the observer on earth, okay? What are you doing? You are observer, okay? So, now this is what? This is your atmosphere of the earth. This is a small arc you can see here. This is your atmosphere of the earth, okay? Now what happened? Atmosphere of earth, right? Now when the sun appeared in the sunrise, okay, let's say the sunrise happened from here. This is your sun at the time of sunrise, okay? And here, let's say here the sun is at the sunset time, right? Now what happened? The distance of the sunrise and the sunset is going to be large. But at the time of the noon, when the sun is present at the top of our head, that is here you can say, so here the distance is going to be less as compared to this distance. You can see here this much. Now this distance is going to be very large, okay? Now the question is that why the color of the sun at the sunrise appear to be red, okay? Now see here, this is the tangent drawn from the surface of the earth, so that's why they are considered as horizon. As I told you earlier, that whenever the tangent is going to be drawn from the surface of earth, that is termed as your horizon, right? So here the sun near the horizon, this is the horizon, and sun is mostly, or you can say that lie over the horizon, passes through the thicker layer of air. Obviously most of the layer has present here, and you can see here the distance is also going to be large near the horizon. First factor is distance is going to be large. Distance is very large, but when at sunrise as well as your sunset, they are the equal distance here. At sunrise or sunset, the distance is going to be very large, okay? Now near horizon, what happened when the sunlight emit its light, that is your white light, right? So here firstly the violet color will scatter, and then indigo, and then blue, and then orange, then yellow, and the last color, because it has to travel a large distance, no? So last color that is going to be is the red color, and you are here, observer can see the last color here emitting, that is your red color. These all color will get fully scattered. Orange is also there, and that is your red, right? These are fully scattered. These all other color get fully scattered. Why? Because the distance is going to be very large, right? And all the colors such as violet, indigo, blue, green, yellow, orange, they get fully scattered because they have to travel a large distance, and during the travel of the large distance, these all colors will get scattered fully in the atmosphere, okay? And also they have the shorter wavelength, so that's why you can say the shorter wavelength will scattered easily, no? Shorter wavelength, as you know that wavelength scattering is going to be inversely proportional to the wavelength, right? So the color having the least wavelength, that is going to be violet. Okay, that is going to be less scattered fully, obviously. In the similar way, indigo have the smallest wavelength, so that's why it gets scattered fully. In this way, all the colors will get scattered fully. The one ray which have the maximum wavelength gets scattered less, and so that's why at the time of sunrise and the sunset, the sun appears as to red, right? So near horizon, most of the blue light and of the shorter wavelength colors, that is like indigo, blue, green, yellow, orange, okay, these are scattered away by the particle. So light that reaches our eyes is of longer wavelength. So longer wavelength is of what? Longer wavelength is for only for red color. Wavelength is for red color, and we are able to see the red color, or this will give rise to the appearance of the sun in the sky as red, right? In the case at noon the sun appear white. Now the question is why sun appear white in that case? Okay, so at noon, light from the sun overhead travels shorter distance. Now this distance is not going to be very much large. This is your shorter distance at the time of noon, right? So little of blue and violet light are scattered. Here only two color will scattered. Let's say violet and your indigo as well as your blue. They get totally scattered. Totally scattered, and the particle that are going to be present in this case is going to be very large, right? So that's why they appear white. Okay, so at the noon sun appear white. Why? Because the sun is overhead first of all, and the second reason you are going to give is that distance is going to be shorter distance is there. If the shorter distance is there, that means not little of the scattering will take place. So little scattering is going to be take place by blue and violet and indigo, and that's why the sun appear to be white. You can write here also that in the case of noon, blue scattered less. Okay, whereas in the case of morning, it is going to scattered completely. Okay, so here the blue scattered totally, you can write totally means completely. Okay, here it is going to be scattered but less. Okay, so that's why the sun appear what? Red at the time of sunrise and sunset, as well as your the at noon white appears to be white because some of the colors are going to show scattering, but they show scattering in the less manner. So that's why the shorter distance is going to be traveled by the light in the case of noon, and that's why the color of the sun at the noon is to be white. Clear? Now the next application is why the colors of the cloud are going to be white. Clouds are white. Why? Now listen properly that here in this case, let's say this is your cloud. Okay, basically in the cloud what are present? Water droplets, and water droplet has the size less than 1 nanometer. It is a kind of true solution, as I told you earlier, right? Now various kind of particles are present here. Let's say that there is some of the tiny particle is present here, right? This is your tiny particle. So tiny particle, what the tiny particle will do, it scattered the blue light completely. Here blue light is going to be scattered by the least particle. Okay, least means सबसे छोटा, scattered completely. Okay, and let's say the more than tiny, let's say this one is more than tiny, no? So here in this case green color will scattered completely. Green color scattered completely. In this way various kind of drops are there in the case of clouds, and here let's say the biggest one, this one is the biggest one drop, okay, that is having the largest wavelength also, it will scattered the light mostly, and that is your red color in all direction. Basically here in the case of clouds, what happen, all the colors are scattered by the droplet in clouds. Okay, what happen, all the colors, all the color, either it is red, either it is blue, green, yellow, all the colors, okay, are scattered by the droplet. Okay, scattered by droplets. Okay, droplets in cloud. So the resultant, when all the colors are being scattered, so what color will remain? So resultant light is going to be white only. So that is why the clouds appear as to white, that all the drops, most of the tiny drops are present, they will scatter blue light completely. If more than tiny drops are there, then they will scatter other color like green, orange, yellow, red, like this. The most of the large drop, that will scatter the red light only, and that's why the cloud appear to white, because all the color are being scattered here, so none of the color remain, so that's why it appears as to white. Clear? Now next is your why danger signal are red. Why the signal that is going to be danger, okay, that like ambulance is written in the red, or you can say the cross of the medical symbol is going to be red. Why? Because red color is scattered least. As you know that scattering is inversely proportional to wavelength. As we know that wavelength is going to be maximum for red color. If wavelength is going to be maximum, then scattering is going to be less. So that's why the danger signals are always going to be red, or you can say among all the color, red color is scattered the least. You can see here, okay, by smoke or fog. Thus it can be seen from the large distance. So that's why the danger signals are going to be red. Okay, so as you know, you remember this thing, very fine particle will always scatter blue light. Mainly they will scatter the blue light. Particle of largest size will scatter the light of longer wavelength, as like red. Okay, and particle size which is very large, scattered light may appear white. Okay, so these are the reasons that are responsible for their color. Now next is your Tyndall effect. Tyndall effect. Now what is this effect? This is again the phenomena that is based on the scattering of light. The phenomena of scattering of light when the beam of light passes through a colloidal particle. I told you what is colloidal particle. Colloidal particles are those having the size of 1 nanometer, that is equals to 10 raised to the power minus 9 meter. Okay, so these are very fine particle, these are. So when the scattering of light take place from the very fine particle suspended in air, then it is termed as Tyndall effect. Okay, so scattering of light, okay, from very fine particle, very fine particle, that is about 10 raised to the power minus 9 meter. Okay, then the effect that is going to be shown is named as, only one name is given, that is going to be Tyndall effect. Okay, Tyndall effect is seen from the dust particle in air when sunlight comes through a window or a slit, you can say, when sunlight comes down through the clouds, when headlight beams comes through the fog and mist, you can see the dust particle very clearly. That is the Tyndall effect. So that is all about the chapter, that is Human Eye and Colorful World. I hope you liked the video. Thank you and have a nice day.